Celebrities lead illustrious lives, but they are not always straightforward. They take every project independently and do their best to see it through. Such celebrities often aspire to stay in the business for as long as possible and leave a lasting impression on their audience. Here's a list of some of the most enduring celebrities. Paul Hogan, 85. Sometimes someone may become very famous with only one significant break. The same applied to Paul Hogan, the renowned Australian actor. He became a household name and a worldwide phenomenon thanks to his lead role in Crocodile Dundee, 1986. Hogan became a household name in Australian cinema when the picture became a worldwide sensation and was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Original Screenplay. Hogan initially gained notoriety when appearing on the television talent program New Faces. He caught everyone's attention by making fun of the judges for making fun of the competitors. The Paul Hogan program was very successful in Australia due to his charm and humor. Hogan, who is in his early 70s, is still active and diligent. He pleased fans by playing the same iconic role in The Very Excellent Mr. Dundee again in 2020. Despite his advanced age, he has a lasting impact in comedy and movies and is still entertaining and inspirational. Johnny Mathis, 89. Nothing is more important than being passionate about something. This enthusiasm may propel people to greatness. John Royce Mathis, an American jazz vocalist, exemplified the idea of pursuing one's passion. The renowned singer and composer initially gained recognition for his extraordinary voice while participating in a church choir. At first, he thought of pursuing a career in sports, but fate had more ambitious plans for him. He debuted in 1955 after impressing Columbia Records producer George Avakian during an audition for a recording contract. A string of successful tunes cemented his reputation as a star, including the #1 single, Chances Are, 1957. Mathis gained a loyal following because of his silky, romantic songs like Misty and It's Not For Me To Say. Now in his late 70s, Mathis is nevertheless open to new possibilities. He made his acting debut in 2021 when he appeared in the documentary The Last Old Master. He is one of the most lasting and adored singers in American music history because of his persistent enthusiasm for music, even after decades in the business. Pat Boone, 90. An excellent voice may lead to fantastic chances, making it a magnificent gift from nature. Pat Boone is one of the most renowned people endowed with this gift. Boone was a well-known vocalist who dominated 1950s pop music with many hit tunes that helped define a period. He rose to prominence in the early years of rock and roll, surpassing even Elvis Presley in popularity thanks to his silky, melodious voice and polished appearance. Boone made the most of his voice after realizing its potential. In addition to singing, he established himself as a well-known radio voice and a captivating TV personality. His career took off in 1955, and with successes like April Love and Love Letters in the Sand, he soon rose to prominence as one of the most essential music superstars of his day. Boone dabbled in acting as his career progressed, appearing in movies like Journey to the Center of the Earth, 1959. He is still active in his late 70s, sometimes working in entertainment and inspiring new generations with his timeless songs and lasting influence. Marla Gibbs, 93. Fortunately, Marla Gibbs' caustic wit and cheeky nature have been documented in the entertainment business. Her famous portrayal of the witty housemaid Florence Johnston on The Jeffersons is impossible to forget. She had a spectacular debut in the entertainment industries in the 1970s and is still a well-liked personality in Hollywood 50 years later. Before gaining her breakthrough role on the groundbreaking CBS comedy The Jeffersons, 1975 to 1985, Gibbs made her cinematic debut in movies such as Black Belt Jones, 1974, and Preacher Man, 1973. Florence became one of the most enduring characters in television history because of her razor-sharp wit and flawless comic timing. Gibbs broadened her work as her notoriety increased, appearing in and executive producing the popular comedy 227, 1985 to 1990, in which she starred for 5 seasons. She has shown her flexibility by pursuing writing, producing, and comedy in addition to performing. After decades of contributing to television, Gibbs was honored with a Hollywood Walk of Fame plaque in 2021, signifying her reputation as one of the most lasting and innovative TV personalities. Billy Dee Williams, 87. Billy Dee Williams had a complex and gradual ascent in the entertainment business in the 1950s as an actor of color. Nevertheless, his two-decade battle paid off in the 1970s when he was cast in the well-regarded television movie Brian's Song, 1971. He became well known for his strong performance as football player Gale Sayers, which paved the way for a successful career. Williams achieved popularity fast after co-starring with Diana Ross in Lady Sings the Blues, 1972, a performance that was compared to Hollywood icons like Clark Gable. He cemented his leading man position as a blaxploitation genre breakthrough star. As the first African-American actor to appear in the Star Wars saga, he soared to fame by playing the ebullient Lando Calrissian in The Empire Strikes Back, 1980, and Return of the Jedi, 1983. He demonstrated his enduring influence on film when he returned to the legendary character in The Rise of Skywalker, 2019, 36 years later. Williams is still adored in Hollywood as a pioneer and Emmy winner. Ann-Margret, 83. Her six-decade entertainment career shows Ann-Margret's transformation from an it girl to a respectable, serious actor. In the 1960s, Ann-Margret, born in Sweden and growing up in the United States, made her public debut while balancing acting and recording. She started recording songs, and even though her first single, Lost Love, wasn't very successful, the business noticed her. She was nominated for a Grammy for Best New Artist, demonstrating versatility. Ann-Margret's acting career started with 20th Century Fox screen tests, but she made a big impression thanks to her performance in Love Calls. She had cameos in movies like State Fair, 1962, and Pocketful of Miracles, 1961, but her performance in Bye Bye Birdie, 1963, catapulted her to considerable fame. Her career took off after that, and she worked with Elvis Presley on the iconic song Viva Las Vegas, 1964. She won 5 Golden Globes for her steady success. A revered Hollywood icon, Ann-Margret is renowned for her timeless skill and remarkable range of films. Mel Brooks, 98. Born Melvin Kaminsky on June 28, 1926, Mel Brooks is a well-known American comedian, actor, and director. Known for his scathing style, witty wit, and irreverent humor, Brooks became famous for directing and producing some of the most cherished comedies ever made, such as Spaceballs, 1987, Young Frankenstein, 1974, and Blazing Saddles, 1974. These films, which demonstrated his ability to combine absurdity and social satire with timing skillfully, became timeless masterpieces. But Brooks's path to fame wasn't without its setbacks. When he started working on Your Show of Shows and Caesar's Hour, he made a solid $5,000 weekly. However, when he began working as a freelance writer, his pay fell to only $85 weekly. Despite these obstacles, he became well known in the 1970s and became known as a comedy genius in television and movies. Because of his extraordinary skill, Brooks was one of just 18 performers to earn an Emmy, Grammy, Academy Award, and Tony Award, making him an EGOT. His reputation as a famous performer is solidified, and his impact still shapes the comedy industry. Robert Wagner, 94. Robert Wagner is one of the most well-known celebrities in the entertainment business, having acted in more than 100 movies and made appearances in hundreds of TV series. Whether you remember Wagner from the TV series It Takes a Thief, 1968 to 1970, The Pink Panther, 1963, or With a Song in My Heart, 1952. His visage became a common sight on film over his more than 70-year career. He debuted in the 1950s, and his performances in television and movies soon made him a well-liked and versatile performer. Attention was also drawn to Wagner's personal life, especially his romances. In 1956, he met actress Natalie Wood, and the two fell in love right away. 1957 saw their marriage. However, due to their marriage difficulties, they divorced in 1962. After being married twice more, Wagner initially had a kid with a second wife before divorcing again. Wood and Wagner wedded in 1972 after rekindling their romance. Together they had 2 children, but their joy was sadly short-lived. Woods' corpse was discovered floating close to their boat on November 29, 1981, when they were visiting Santa Catalina Island. Wagner became a person of interest due to the enigmatic circumstances of her death, which continued to captivate and conjecture the public. Joel Grey, 92. Joel Grey, whose love of performing dates back to his early years, has made a lasting impression on Hollywood and Broadway. He received a Tony Award for creating the character of Master of Ceremonies in the groundbreaking musical Cabaret in 1966, which marked his breakthrough. When he played this legendary part again in the 1972 movie adaptation, he became well known worldwide and was honored with an Academy Award. Due to his flexibility, Grey excelled not only on stage, but also in movies and television shows. He starred in such shows as Chicago, 2002, The 7% Solution, 1976, and several other television shows. With noteworthy roles in Chicago and Wicked, his theatrical career flourished. Grey is still involved in the entertainment world at the age of 90. He received a Lifetime Achievement Award in 2023, demonstrating that innovation has no age limits. Generations of performers are still motivated by his enduring impact and dedication to his art. Jon Voight, 86. In the late 1960s and early 1970s, Jon Voight became well known, especially for his breakthrough performance as Joe Buck in the 1969 movie Midnight Cowboy, for which he was nominated for an Academy Award. His role as a top Hollywood actor was further cemented with his performance in Deliverance, 1972, which showed his extraordinary flexibility throughout his career by playing various parts in television and movies. However, Voight's personal life, especially his tumultuous connection with his daughter, actress Angelina Jolie, has attracted much media attention. After Voight openly said in 2002 that Jolie had serious mental problems, the two were estranged and had no communication for years. Despite the conflict, Jolie's need for her kids to meet their grandpa was the main reason for their ultimate reconciliation in the late 2000s. Voight is still well known in the entertainment sector, despite the difficulties in his personal life. For his portrayal as Mickey Donovan in the television series Ray Donovan, 2013 to 2020, he received great praise and was nominated for many awards. He is still busy in both cinema and television. Judi Dench, 90. One of the most well-known and successful British actors, Dame Judi Dench, is famous for her vast career in theater, television, and movies. Dench is widely recognized as one of the best actresses of her time and has received several high-profile accolades during her career. She played Queen Elizabeth I in Shakespeare in Love, 1998, which earned her an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress. She has also won several Tony, Golden Globe, and BAFTA awards, solidifying her status as one of the best entertainers in the business. Dench's most well-known performances are in Shakespearean theater and in the James Bond film series, where she played M, the head of MI6, from Golden Eyes, 1995, until Skyfall, 2012. From historical plays to modern movies, she is a versatile actress who has received praise from critics for almost all of her roles. In 1988, Dench received the title Dame Commander of the Order of the British Empire, DBE, in honor of her enormous contributions to the theater field. She still works in the field at 89, captivating audiences with her extraordinary skill. Sir Ian McKellen, 85. The most well-known parts played by the famous British actor Sir Ian McKellen are those of Magneto in the X-Men movies and Gandalf in the Lord of the Rings and Hobbit trilogy. McKellen is a very talented actor who has gained worldwide renown for his versatility in theater and movies. In addition to being a pioneer in the field, McKellen is an outspoken homosexual man and an ardent supporter of LGBTQ+ rights. In 1988, he came out publicly and used his position to advocate for social change and equality. At age 85, McKellen is still active in the arts and social concerns. He has continued to demonstrate his extraordinary theatrical abilities by acting in Shakespearean plays in recent years. McKellen discussed the reality of aging in an open interview, jokingly remarking on how he stays active. "I get plenty of sleep, but I don't do anything else. I can't read a book. I can hardly reply to a letter," he said. Despite his physical limitations, McKellen is still adored for his contributions to the arts and his continuous efforts to promote causes dear to his heart. My friends don't mind because they know me. William Shatner, 93. Isn't he 93 years old? William Shatner exemplifies the well-known Star Trek adage, live long and prosper. He doesn't seem to be slowing down nearly 60 years after becoming famous as Captain James T. Kirk on the classic sci-fi series, is still energetic and busy. What, therefore, is the key to his young appearance? When questioned in an interview, Shatner joked that maybe it's all about hiding his age. Shatner also attributes his long and healthy life to a bit of luck. In 2018, he told NBC News, "My life has been so lucky. I've been so fortunate in health, which is the basis of everything." In his autobiography, Live Long and What I Learned Along the Way, Shatner offered several helpful tips for living a long life, such as quitting smoking, being active, eating healthily, and getting enough sleep. Your health and energy is partially your doing, but partially accidental, genetic and accidental. But his best and a little cheeky tip for surviving a long life? Avoid dying. That is the secret, that's all. Try not to slow down and keep living, he stated. During a recent appearance on a program, he made a joke about becoming older by 1 year. He grinned and whispered, "Don't tell anybody," as the co-hosts wished him a happy birthday. "I always have a birthday coming up," he said, irritated. Alan Alda, 89. Alan Alda, best known for playing Captain Benjamin Franklin Hawkeye Pierce in the classic television series MASH, rose to fame as an army physician who was humorous, kind, and human during the Korean War. His performance on the show won him several accolades, including 6 Emmys, solidifying his place among the best performers in television. Alda's career includes work in theater, television, and cinema in addition to MASH, with noteworthy parts in movies like Crimes and Misdemeanors, 1989, and The Four Seasons, 1981. He has also had success as a director, screenwriter, and novelist. Alda has received recognition for his range and nuance as an actor. Alda was given a Parkinson's disease diagnosis in 2015, and he has since spoken freely about it. He said, "Tying shoelaces can be challenging with stiff fingers. Think of playing the violin while wearing mittens." Despite the difficulties of living with Parkinson's, he remains optimistic and says he finds innovative methods to get beyond life's barriers. In both his professional and personal lives, Alda's tenacity and will are an inspiration. David Attenborough, 98. Natural historian and well-known British broadcaster David Attenborough has devoted his life to discovering and conserving the beauties of nature. Attenborough, born in 1926, started his broadcasting career with the BBC. Numerous groundbreaking wildlife programs featured him as their voice and face, including The Blue Planet, Planet Earth, and The Life of Birds. He is a worldwide symbol of environmental consciousness because of his work, which has brought the planet's beauty and fragility into the homes of millions of people. Attenborough was first dubious about how humans were causing climate change, but following a crucial 2004 talk, he began to see that environmental issues were caused by human activity. He eventually became a sustainability advocate, urging people to reduce their carbon footprints, eat vegetarianism, or reduce animal intake to slow global warming. More than anybody else, Attenborough has earned 32 honorary degrees from British colleges by January 2013. He has also gained popularity within the British royal family, who respect him for his unshakable commitment to protecting the environment and his skill at clearly and compellingly explaining complex scientific concepts. Mamie Van Doren, 93. Born Joan Lucille Olander in 1931, Mamie Van Doren became the first blonde bombshell. Throughout her career, she has continued to represent energy and feisty appeal. With her parts in movies like Teacher's Pet and High School Confidential, Mamie, who rose to popularity in the 1950s, had a lasting mark on Hollywood. She became one of the most identifiable sex icons of the time with her stunning appearance, self-assured demeanor, and audacious personality. Mamie demonstrates that age is but a number at the age of 93. She still lives as she pleases, boldly showing off her characteristic platinum blonde hair and sharing snarky updates on social media. Mamie continues to be a genuine symbol of fun and elegance, and her continuing vitality and love for life are visible as she enjoys her almost 50-year marriage. Her life reminds you that you are never too old to live extravagantly and continue captivating the world. Eva Marie Saint, 100. American actress Eva Marie Saint was born on July 4, 1924, and is renowned for her extraordinary career and versatility. Her dramatic portrayal in On the Waterfront, 1954, which thrust her into the public eye, earned her an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress. Saint's reputation as one of Hollywood's most admired actresses was cemented in 1959 when she gave an iconic performance in Alfred Hitchcock's North by Northwest. Saint has contributed to theater, television, and cinema projects for a 7-decade career. She is also known for her ability to depict complicated characters with grace, nuance, and depth. Her ability to add nuance and empathy to every performance, whether in tragic or lighter parts, has won her abiding praise. Saint is respected for her skill, elegance, and commitment to her work, and her career has made her a timeless figure in Hollywood. She continues symbolizing old films, inspiring future performers and moviegoers with her heritage. Clint Eastwood, 94. Clint Eastwood is well known for his incredible cinematic career, but his personal life has also drawn interest. Eastwood, who is 93, has been in several partnerships of varying lengths of time. Despite having 2 marriages, he has fathered at least 8 children with 6 different women, often during relationships that overlapped. Interestingly, he had an affair with actress and dancer Roxanne Tunis for 14 years. Just 6 months after meeting his wife, Maggie Johnson, on a blind date in 1953, Eastwood was married. 2 children were born to the couple. Eastwood had an affair at this period, which led to a Seattle lady being pregnant and eventually deciding to place the kid for adoption. In addition, Eastwood's romance with Tunis in 1964 forced him and his then-wife to temporarily split up, ultimately resulting in their formal divorce in 1984. Clint is undoubtedly one of the most well-known celebrities still alive today. The movie icon is credited with creating the loose cannon cop genre, and Dirty Harry has been called maybe Eastwood's most iconic character. In addition, he has a long list of achievements as an actor and director. He has won 5 People's Choice Awards, 5 Academy Awards, 5 Golden Globes, and a Screen Actors Guild Award. Eric Braeden, 83. The most well-known role played by German-American actor Eric Braeden is that of Victor Newman, whom he has played since 1980 in the enduring American soap opera The Young and the Restless. He is one of the most adored characters on daytime television because he portrays the intense and often irascible business magnate. Braeden has also been in several movies and TV series throughout his career, usually playing parts that need dominance and authority. After being diagnosed with cancer the year before, Braeden joyfully announced in 2024 that he was cancer-free. When he reflected on his journey, he said, "My cancer diagnosis right now is on hold, as it were, and I'm very grateful for excellent doctors and perfect modern cancer treatment, which has improved enormously." Braeden also encouraged people to take proactive steps like getting a colonoscopy, a cystoscopy, and a heart checkup, and he stressed the importance of early health screenings. His openness and health awareness support have moved many of his admirers. Warren Beatty, 87. Beatty has had a lasting impact on the entertainment business and is well known for his extraordinary skill as an actor, director, producer, and screenwriter. He was nominated twice, first for Heaven Can Wait and again for Reds, making him the only person nominated for acting, directing, writing, and producing the same movie. Nevertheless, Beatty has had problems and difficulties throughout his career despite his evident brilliance and creative accomplishments. Christina Charlotte Hirsch accused him of sexual assault in late 2022, claiming that Mr. Beatty forced her into having intercourse when she was 14 and 15. The star of Bonnie and Clyde was around 35 years old. His relationship with actress and co-star Diane Keaton, both on and off film, has attracted much media attention. Beatty's image has been contentious due to his reputation as a ladies' man. His purported relationships with many women, both within and outside the movie business, have been investigated. These controversies have periodically eclipsed his creative accomplishments, which have also caused his personal life to become a source of widespread intrigue. As singer Cher said, "Warren has probably been with everybody I know." Warren Buffett, 94. Born in Omaha, Nebraska, Warren Buffett is considered by many to be one of the most prosperous investors and business people in history. Buffett is called the Oracle of Omaha. His business, Berkshire Hathaway, has become one of the most influential and prosperous corporations globally. Buffett bases his investment strategy on value investing. He has a net worth of $104 billion as of May 2023, making him one of the wealthiest persons in the world thanks to his astute business sense and capacity to spot lucrative prospects. Buffett's personal life had a lovely and somewhat eccentric beginning before he entered the corporate world. He fell in love with a girl whose boyfriend played the ukulele while he was young. Buffett purchased the ukulele and started playing it because he was determined to compete. Despite not winning the girl over, his passion for music has endured throughout his life. He sometimes displays his lighter side by playing the ukulele during business meetings. Despite his enormous success in the financial industry, many people resonate with Buffett's hobbies and grounded demeanor. William Daniels, 97. Over many decades, William Daniels has had a productive career in theater, television, and cinema. His iconic portrayal of Mr. George Feeney in the cherished television series Boy Meets World, which ran from 1993 to 2000, perhaps makes him most famous. Generations of viewers were impacted by Daniels' portrayal of a knowledgeable, kind, and sometimes tricky teacher who served as a mentor to the main characters. He gained a loyal following and became well known due to his depiction of Feeney. Daniels has substantially contributed to the entertainment business outside of Boy Meets World via his work in theater and movies. His reputation as a well-liked and adaptable actor has been cemented by the several accolades and nominations he has garnered for his work. His career includes a wide range of roles, from stage appearances demonstrating his extraordinary skill to voice acting as Kit in the television series Knight Rider. Fans of all ages adore Daniels because of his lasting presence on stage and television and his depiction of endearing characters. Sophia Loren, 90. Sophia Loren, an Italian actress and global movie star, was born Sophia Villani Ciccolone. Sophia Loren, born Sophia Villani Ciccolone on September 20, 1934, is a great Italian actress and a global cinema icon known for her dazzling beauty and skill that propelled her to success. Loren became one of the world's most renowned actors in the 1950s and 1960s because of her striking beauty and extraordinary ability. A Golden Globe Award, an Academy Award for Best Actress for her performance in Two Women, 1960, and many other honors have been bestowed upon her during her career. Even though Loren has had a very successful career, there have been some controversial issues. Despite being married then, she and her co-star, Cary Grant, were involved in a well-publicized romance in 1962. The media extensively reported the story, which created a stir. Loren persisted in advancing her career and establishing herself as one of the best actors of her age despite the heavy criticism. Her long reputation in Hollywood and the global cinema industry has only grown due to Loren's success in her career and her ability to overcome personal obstacles. She continues to represent elegance, power, and extraordinary skill. Shirley MacLaine, 90. The renowned actress Shirley MacLaine has had an incredible career lasting over 60 years. MacLaine's explosive acting abilities, adaptability, and unrivaled brilliance have made her one of Hollywood's most renowned celebrities. With prominent roles in The Apartment, 1960, Terms of Endearment, 1983, and more recently, Downton Abbey, 2019, she has acted in a variety of movies and TV series, showcasing her persistent presence on screen. She has won countless Academy Awards, Golden Globes, and Emmy Awards, solidifying her place as an acting great. She has also received multiple nominations for awards. Shirley MacLaine is a successful author, dancer, and activist, in addition to having an acting career. Her biography, Out on a Limb, which provides insight into her spiritual journey and personal convictions, is one of her best-selling works. MacLaine utilizes her position to spread awareness of significant problems and strongly supports environmental and social justice initiatives. Aspiring actors and actresses throughout the globe look up to Shirley MacLaine because of her exceptional career and artistic talents, and her impact still motivates younger generations. Dianne Wiest, 76. With a remarkable career spanning over 50 years, Dianne Wiest is a famous actress who has shown her extraordinary ability and unshakable devotion to her work. Wiest has won several Academy Awards and is praised for her ability to play various characters with depth and heart. She has a significant effect on the acting profession. She is a role model for aspiring actors who admire her ability to stay influential and current in a constantly evolving field. Dianne, born in Tennessee, followed her aspirations to New York. She soon found herself in the limelight, where her performances, which were handled with precision and meticulousness, immediately won her praise from critics. She has a talent for developing characters that captivate viewers long after the screen goes dark. With standout performances in movies like Let Them Talk, 2020, and I Care a Lot, 2021, Wiest has shown in recent years that age is only a number. Her performances never go out of style because she infuses each part she plays with a timeless quality that enthralls audiences with her nuance, humor, and elegance. Joan Collins, 91. During her 90th birthday, the renowned actress Joan Collins celebrated a lifetime of outstanding accomplishments in the entertainment industry. Collins has established herself as a timeless Hollywood classic because of her captivating beauty, indisputable brilliance, and imposing presence. Her breakthrough performance in the 1950s movie, The Girl in the Red Velvet Swing, brought her first fame. Nevertheless, her role as the sly and glitzy Alexis Carrington in the popular television series Dynasty, 1981 to 1989, solidified her legacy in popular culture. Throughout her career, Collins has shown her flexibility on television and the big screen, earning a reputation for her feisty characters, razor-sharp wit, and unmistakable on-screen charisma. Collins is a well-known author, philanthropist, and fashionista, in addition to her acting achievements. Her sense of style has kept her in the public eye for decades. Joan Collins, approaching her 9th decade, is a living example of elegance, tenacity, and long-term success. She has left an enduring impression on the entertainment business because of her grace, courage, and dedication to her art. Carol Burnett, 91. The legendary writer and comedian Carol Burnett has had a long and prosperous career in Hollywood. Her variety show, The Carol Burnett Show, which lasted for 11 seasons and became one of the most cherished shows ever, helped her first become well-known in the 1960s. Burnett enthralled audiences all around the world with her sharp wit, flawless comic timing, and endearing demeanor. She has been in the business for decades and has acted in many stage plays, TV series, and movies. Her unmatched skill, unwavering work ethic, and commitment to her profession are the reasons for her long-standing success in Hollywood. Burnett has shown her adaptability and dedication to the entertainment business in recent years. She played a high society matriarch in the 2024 season of Palm Royale, which aired on Apple TV+. She was nominated for a historic Emmy for her portrayal, being the oldest woman to win an Emmy in the comedy category. Looking back on her remarkable career, Burnett has said that she would want to stop doing on-camera work and instead concentrate on endeavors that make her happy and fulfilled. Her choice to end The Carol Burnett Show after 11 successful seasons was influenced by her emphasis on avoiding repetition in her work. Carol Burnett has been a pioneer for women in comedy throughout her career, shattering stereotypes and establishing new benchmarks for the field. Her lasting influence still motivates audiences and the next generations of artists. Julie Andrews, 89. Over many decades, the renowned actress, singer, and performer Julie Andrews has had a long and remarkable career in Hollywood. She initially gained notoriety in the 1960s because of her iconic parts in beloved movies like Mary Poppins, 1964, and The Sound of Music, 1965, which highlighted her extraordinary vocal range, alluring demeanor, and unmatched flexibility. Andrews immediately became a sensation because of her acting and singing skills, which earned her praise and a spot in movie history. Her grace, elegance, and pleasant demeanor won over hearts, making her one of the most adored artists of her time. She has maintained her impressive achievements in the business throughout the years by playing in many movies, TV series, and stage plays. Among her many notable roles are those in the film Victor Victoria, 1982, and The Princess Diaries, 2001. Andrews' unquestionable skill, professionalism, and capacity to establish strong bonds with audiences of all ages are the reasons for her ongoing appeal. As time passes, she continues to inspire new followers and excite old admirers with her incredible work, solidifying her status as an excellent entertainment star. Dick Van Dyke, 99. Dick Van Dyke, the well-liked American actor, is renowned for his unwavering charisma, contagious energy, and flawless comic abilities. Van Dyke immediately made a name for himself as a family favorite at the beginning of his career, enthralling viewers on American television and movies. His most well-known and memorable performance was as Bert the Chimney Sweep in Mary Poppins, 1964, in which he is known for his peculiar but charming Cockney accent, which is now one of the movie's most cherished features. As the title character of the Dick Van Dyke program, 1961 to 1966, he was likewise liked by audiences, and the program became a cultural icon because of his charm and timing. Van Dyke gained praise and credit for his work as his career took off, making him a genuine icon in American entertainment. He has received several Emmy Awards, a Hollywood Walk of Fame star, and a Distinguished Kennedy Center honor. Amazingly, he hasn't slowed down with age, as seen by his performance in Mary Poppins Returns, 2018, where he taps and sings with the same vigor and charm he had as a child. Van Dyke never stops making people happy. His continued presence in the entertainment industry is evidence of his everlasting popularity and impact. Robert Redford, 88. Robert Redford, our all-time favorite Hollywood hottie, is known for his ability to play various interesting characters and his support of several political and environmental issues. Redford had a lasting impression on the entertainment business by becoming a prominent figure in Hollywood because of his remarkable good looks and unquestionable charisma. In 1969, he had his breakout performance as the notorious Sundance Kid in the critically acclaimed film Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, co-starring with Paul Newman. Redford's performance helped make him one of Hollywood's biggest stars, and the movie was a huge box office triumph. Redford had shown his versatility and depth as an actor by excelling in various roles, but his impact went beyond just his acting. Redford established the Sundance Institute, a trailblazing organization that hosts the Sundance Film Festival, the biggest independent film festival in the U.S., and provides yearly training for young filmmakers at the age of 87 in 1981. Redford's reputation as a prominent figure in Hollywood and an advocate for the arts has been secured by his work with the Institute, which has been instrumental in fostering independent filmmaking and emerging talent. Michael Caine, 91. Born in 1933, Sir Michael Caine is a great actor with over 130 films in his six-decade career. He portrayed a young British officer in the epic war movie Zulu in 1964, which was his debut role. However, Alfie's performance in the 1966 movie made him a global celebrity. Caine's talent for playing nuanced and compelling characters helped him get parts in several iconic films, such as Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight trilogy, Get Carter, 1971, and The Italian Job, 1969, in which he played Alfred Pennyworth with unparalleled elegance and nuance. Caine is one of only 5 male performers nominated for an Academy Award in 5 separate decades, and he has received other honors throughout the years, including 2 Academy Awards for Best Supporting Actress. Queen Elizabeth II knighted Caine in 2000 for his outstanding artistic accomplishments. Even at 90, his passion and vitality are incredibly fresh, and he still acts and takes on new parts. His continued success in the movie business is a testament to his extraordinary skill, versatility, and dedication to his work. Gene Hackman, 95. 20 years after retiring, the 94-year-old renowned actor is still going strong. In Santa Fe, New Mexico, the former Hollywood icon was seen purchasing coffee close to his property. Hackman seemed robust, yet he was leaner than previously. Few people know he has written 2 novels independently and is a writer. Throughout his almost 60-year career, from 1956 to 2004, the American actor undoubtedly made significant contributions to the entertainment business. His most recent on-screen appearance was in the comedy Welcome to Mooseport, 2004. Although Hackman has long avoided the spotlight of Hollywood, he is well known for his iconic parts in films, including The Conversation, Superman, Hoosiers, The French Connection, for which he received an Oscar, and The Royal Tenenbaums. In addition to avoiding interviews, he has chosen to live a more sedate life in New Mexico with his wife and kids. Sir Cliff Richard, 84. Unquestionably one of the most recognizable and significant personalities in entertainment, Sir Cliff Richard is a formidable force. Richard has a distinguished acting and singing career that has brought him great acclaim and golden awards. He has sold over 250 million albums as a vocalist, a remarkable accomplishment that solidifies his status as one of the all-time best-selling performers. He has had such a profound impact that some have compared him to Elvis Presley in English. Richard won over millions of fans, especially in rock and roll, with his incredible poetic skill and faultless vocal performance. By creating a sound and style that equaled the greatest names in the genre while including his distinctive touch, he carved himself a place. His career accomplishments include numerous chart-topping successes, notable honors, and a legacy far beyond his album sales. Because of his lasting impact on music and entertainment, Sir Cliff Richard is still regarded as one of the most prosperous and well-liked figures in English entertainment today. The most significant honors, including lodging on Mount Rushmore, should be given in recognition of his fantastic achievement. George Hamilton, 85. With good reason, American actor George Hamilton is regarded as a Hollywood icon. He has consistently produced high-caliber performances throughout his decades, securing his status as a cherished industry veteran. Despite making his cinematic debut in the 1950s, Hamilton's career did not take off until the 1960s. He established himself as a mainstay in iconic movies like Where the Boys Are, 1960, Love at First Bite, 1979, and Zorro, the Gay Blade, 1981, because of his dapper manner, distinctive tan, and effortless charisma. He was a versatile and long-lasting celebrity because of his ability to balance humor, romance, and drama. Hamilton, who is now in his 80s, is very captivating, demonstrating that success in Hollywood can happen at any age. In recent years, he has maintained a steady career, appearing in television and movies. His ability to adjust to contemporary entertainment while retaining the charisma that made him famous was most recently shown in his appearance in the comedy American Housewife. George Hamilton is still regarded as one of Hollywood's most lasting and respected characters due to his indisputable legacy and career, which includes iconic performances. Wayne Newton, 82. In the entertainment world, the name of American singer and actor Wayne Newton is highly respected. His remarkable singing career, which has defined a whole musical age, is undoubtedly the source of his reputation, notwithstanding his forays into acting. Newton started his career at a very young age. He performed by the time he was 6 years old, and he and his brother Jerry created a rock combo in the 1950s. But as a solo performer, he took off, putting out several successful songs, such as Dankeschön. He became well known due to his captivating stage presence, silky voice, and capacity to enthrall audiences. Newton eventually became the undeniable king of entertainment in Las Vegas, reputedly making an incredible $1 million monthly from his in-house shows. For over 50 years, he has ruled the Las Vegas Strip and established a benchmark for live performances that few can match. He is one of the most captivating and memorable performers to this day. Newton's flexibility and enduring popularity are shown by his many acting roles, including one in the 2020 drama Stealing Chaplin, and his illustrious music career. Linda Hunt, 79. With a career spanning more than 50 years, Linda Hunt is among Hollywood's most renowned and longest-running actors. After graduating from DePaul University's Goodman School of Drama, Hunt made her film debut in 1976 and immediately became a formidable actor. She made her big-screen debut in 1980 as Mrs. Oxheart in Popeye, but her breakout performance in The Year of Living Dangerously, 1982, made her stand out. She played Billy Kwan, a male role in the movie. She became the first person to win an Oscar for portraying a character of the opposite gender with her performance, which won her the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress. Hunt has made significant contributions to television in addition to her work in theater and cinema, most notably as the adored character Hetty Lang on NCIS Los Angeles, which she has portrayed for over 10 years. She is also in high demand as a narrator due to her unique voice. She was the storyteller for the God of War video game series, her most well-known voiceover job. Hunt continues to be a timeless and iconic personality in the entertainment business because of her extraordinary skill, adaptability, and distinct presence. Christopher Walken, 81. Christopher Walken is a renowned and honored actor with a successful career spanning over 70 years in theater, television, and cinema. Walken has made a name for himself as one of Hollywood's most interesting and adaptable actors because of his unusual delivery, dramatic on-screen persona, and distinctive voice. In addition to being nominated for 2 Primetime Emmy Awards and 2 Tony Awards, he has received other honors, including an Academy Award, a BAFTA Award, and a Screen Actors Guild Award. In classic movies like The Deer Hunter, 1978, for which he received an Oscar for Best Supporting Actor, Batman Returns, 1992, in which he portrayed the evil Max Schreck, Pulp Fiction, 1994, in which he delivered a memorable monologue, and Sleepy Hollow, 1999, in which he portrayed the terrifying Headless Horseman, Walken's most well-known roles were featured. He is a well-liked and lasting personality in entertainment because he effortlessly switches between comedic, dramatic, and even musical performances. Walken is still as busy as ever despite his lengthy and distinguished career. He most recently starred in the highly acclaimed thriller series Severance and the crime comedy series The Outlaws. Now that his reputation as a legend has been established, Walken never fails to wow audiences with his distinct style and unrelenting dedication to his art. Victoria Principal, 75. Victoria Principal is a well-known figure in charity, acting, and business. She co-starred with Paul Newman in The Life and Times of Judge Roy Bean, 1972, which marked the beginning of her Hollywood career in the 1970s. She became well-known, nevertheless, because of her portrayal as Pamela Barnes Ewing in the popular primetime serial series Dallas, 1978 to 1987. She demonstrated her skill and adaptability with standout performances in movies like Earthquake, 1974, and Vigilante Force, 1976. Principal pursued a career in business, writing, and production in addition to performing. She started Principal Secret, a skincare brand that thrived for decades, and became a prosperous businesswoman. She also wrote several health and self-help books, increasing her notoriety outside Hollywood. Principal continued to be involved in charitable endeavors even after she retired from acting in 2001. She is devoted to environmental and animal welfare problems at 72. She made a sizable donation to Oceana in 2018 to promote ocean conservation, and she also sent American Humane a fleet of rescue boats to aid in animal disaster relief. She is a champion for the earth and its people. Therefore, her legacy goes beyond entertainment. Max Baer Jr., 87. Max Baer Jr. retired from acting in 1991 after a prosperous Hollywood career. Although he had appearances in several noteworthy motion pictures and television series, his most well-known part is that of the endearing but dim-witted Jethro Bodine on the Beverly Hillbillies, 1962 to 1971. He became famous for his depiction of the amiable but incompetent figure, which is now regarded as one of the most cherished roles in the history of classic television, and in addition to the Beverly Hillbillies, Baer Jr.'s acting career included roles in movies like Bacon County Line, 1974, and The Wild McCullough, 1975, demonstrating his versatility. But behind the camera was where his genuine interest lay. He showed flexibility in the profession by smoothly moving into writing, directing, and producing. He wrote and produced Macon County Line, one of the highest-grossing independent films of its day, and a huge box office triumph. In 1991, Baer Jr.'s acting career ended with his last on-screen appearance in an episode of Murder, She Wrote. Since then, he has sometimes appeared on television and undertaken entrepreneurial endeavors, such as attempts to build casinos with a Beverly Hillbillies motif. His impact on entertainment lives on because of his talents in front of and behind the camera. Loni Anderson, 79. The 79-year-old Loni Anderson has had a long and remarkable career in Hollywood, enthralling audiences with her beauty, charisma, and indisputable skill. She debuted in a movie with Nevada Smith in 1966, but she shot to fame with her memorable portrayal of Jennifer Marlowe in the popular comedy WKRP in Cincinnati, 1978 to 1982. She became one of television's most adored performers after receiving 3 Golden Globes and 2 Emmy nods for her depiction of the glitzy and humorous receptionist. In addition to WKRP in Cincinnati, Anderson starred in iconic television shows, including Baby Daddy, Partners in Crime, Easy Street, Nurses, The Love Boat, and So Notorious. She was a sought-after actress for decades because of her flexibility, enabling her to switch between comedy and drama easily. Anderson's life includes 4 marriages and 2 children, Quentin and Deidre. In a real-life tale of passion and destiny, she reunited with Bob Flick, a member of the folk band The Brothers Four, whom she first met in 1963. After being away for years, the two were married in 2008, and she is still blissfully committed to her family and charitable work. Lee Meriwether, 89. After winning the title of Miss America in 1955, Lee Meriwether's fame started to grow. Her triumph aided her lengthy and fruitful Hollywood career. Since 1954, she has been on stage and in the cinema as an actress and former model, gaining recognition for her beauty, charisma, and indisputable skills. The most noteworthy parts played by Meriwether are from a range of genres. She played Ruth Martin on the popular soap opera All My Children and appeared in the science fiction adventure series The Time Tunnel, 1966 to 1967, for a long time. She also showed her acting flexibility by appearing in the legendary sci-fi movie 4D Man, 1959. In the 1966 Batman movie, she played the legendary role of Catwoman, replacing Julie Newmar and leaving her stamp on the franchise's history. Meriwether, now in her late 80s, is as stylish and lively as ever. She still performs periodically, demonstrating that skill and enthusiasm know no age limits. Her position as a Hollywood staple whose talents are still valued was further cemented in 2019 when she portrayed Mrs. Markson in Love and Debt. Barbara Mandrell, 76. Actress, novelist, and country music singer Barbara Ann Mandrell was a multi-talented performer. She became one of the most renowned performers in country music during her time in the limelight, particularly in the late 1970s and early 1980s. Mandrell cemented her place as a country music superstar with 25 top 10 successes and 6 #1 songs on the Billboard Country Songs chart. She became well known thanks to songs like I Don't Want to Be Right, I Was Country When Country Wasn't Cool, and Sleeping Single in a Double Bed, If Loving You Is Wrong. Mandrell was also a talented musician who could play various instruments, but her favorite was probably the steel guitar. Early recognition of her fantastic skill led to her rise to prominence when other country music performers found her at age 13. Mandrell gained notoriety as an actress in addition to her singing career, starring in several TV series and motion pictures. Among her numerous acting accolades are roles in Baywatch, Stolen from the Heart, and Burning Rage. Even though she stopped performing in 1997, her influence as a country music and entertainment pioneer motivates younger generations. Linda Gray, 84. Linda Gray's iconic performance as J.R. Ewing's tenacious but enduring wife, Sue Ellen Ewing, made her a household figure in the entertainment business. Ewing from 1978 to 1991 in the popular CBS show Dallas. She was nominated for 2 Golden Globes and an Emmy for her strong performance, solidifying her place as one of the most recognizable actors on television. Longtime admirers were delighted when Gray returned to her cherished role in the Dallas Revival, 2012 to 2014, and a new generation was introduced to her brilliance. In addition to Dallas, Gray's film and television performances have contributed to her outstanding resume. She had a recurrent role on The Bold and the Beautiful and appeared in Models, Inc. from 1994 to 1995. She has made several made-for-TV films and won an Oscar, 1991, with Sylvester Stallone. Her work further shows Gray's flexibility in the profession as a director and her acting career. Although her on-screen appearances have decreased in recent years, she is still busy. Her most recent part was as Dr. Sabine Montgomery's voice in Terra Tremendous. Despite stepping aside from the limelight, supporters still hope this gifted actor will return to the big screen soon. Anthony Hopkins, 86. A titan of the entertainment industry, Sir Philip Anthony Hopkins is renowned for his outstanding contributions to theater and cinema. Hopkins is a Welsh actor, producer, and director with a distinguished career spanning over 60 years. He is one of Britain's most well-known and successful performers because of his extraordinary skill and commitment to his work. His most famous film appearances were Richard the Lionhearted in The Lion in Winter, 1968, A Bridge Too Far, 1977, The Silence of the Lambs, 1991, and Red Dragon, 2002, in which he played the terrifying Hannibal Lecter. Hopkins cemented his position in movie history by winning the Academy Award for Best Actor for his depiction of Lecter. Because of his flexibility, he could portray Odin in the Thor series, increasing his worldwide visibility. In addition to his remarkable career, Hopkins has a strong interest in charity. He has contributed to medical, humanitarian, and environmental endeavors by supporting many organizations and causes. He maintains his modesty and actively pursues his creative and humanitarian initiatives despite his legendary position, guaranteeing that his legacy lives on and off-screen. Tippi Hedren, 95. A well-known American actress, former model, and fervent animal rights advocate, Tippi Hedren's legacy and career have impacted Hollywood. Hedren's journey to fame started when renowned filmmaker Alfred Hitchcock saw her in a commercial in the early 1960s. She had a prosperous modeling career in the 1950s and 1960s before becoming an actress, appearing in prestigious publications like Glamour and Life. Her acting career took off straight once, and her most famous parts were in Marnie, 1964, and Hitchcock's The Birds, 1963, making her a household name and one of Hollywood's biggest stars. Hedren demonstrated her versatility as an actor by appearing in more than 80 films and television series across her career, such as A Countess from Hong Kong, 1967, Citizen Ruth, 1996, and I Heart Huckabees, 2004. Beyond her work in entertainment, Hedren's passion for animals inspired her to establish the Roar Foundation in 1983, which aims to protect and care for tigers and lions. Her work with animal rescue has defined her life, and she is a strong supporter of animal welfare, ensuring that her legacy is characterized by her love of animals and her contributions to film. Angie Dickinson, 93. American actress Angie Dickinson is well known for her parts in Western and crime-themed movies and television shows. She became famous in the 1950s and 1960s, appearing in films like Point Blank, 1967, with Lee Marvin, and Rio Bravo, 1959, with John Wayne. She became one of the first women to lead a television crime drama in the 1970s when she played Sergeant Suzanne Pepper Anderson in Policewoman, 1974 to 1978. Because of the show's revolutionary nature, numerous female lead police dramas were inspired. Dickinson also appeared in Ocean's 11, 2001, and Dressed to Kill, 1980. She had connections with celebrities like Frank Sinatra and was famous for her beauty, charm, and ability. She won a Golden Globe and had a lasting impact on television and movies over her decades-long career, solidifying her status as a Hollywood legend. Al Pacino, 84. Many people consider American actor Al Pacino to be among the best actors in movie history. His breakout performance as Michael Corleone in The Godfather, 1972, catapulted him to stardom in the 1970s, and he returned for the sequels, establishing himself as a Hollywood icon. Pacino, who is renowned for his powerful performances, acted in landmark films such as Scarface, 1983, Dog Day Afternoon, 1975, and Serpico, 1973, in which he played Tony Montana. He had strong performances in Heat, 1995, and The Devil's Advocate, 1997, throughout the 1990s, and he earned an Academy Award for Scent of a Woman, 1992. Pacino carried on his remarkable career with House of Gucci, 2021, and The Irishman, 2019. He is now regarded as a famous character in cinematic history because of his contributions to the medium, distinguished by their emotional depth and dominating presence. Robert Duvall, 94. American actor Robert Duvall is well known for his versatility and charisma in cinema. During his more than 60-year career, he rose to fame as Boo Radley in To Kill a Mockingbird, 1962. His big break came when he became well known as Tom Hagen, the consigliere, in The Godfather, 1972, and its follow-up. Duvall's performances in The Great Santini, 1979, and Apocalypse Now, 1979, in which he uttered the famous phrase, "I love the smell of napalm in the morning," demonstrated his enormous versatility. He proceeded to make an impression with parts in Lonesome Dove, 1989, The Apostle, 1997, and Get Low, 2009, after winning an Academy Award for Tender Mercies, 1983. Duvall, who has won several honors and plaudits for his commitment to character depth, is still regarded as one of Hollywood's most esteemed performers and has left a lasting legacy in cinema and television.
If you've watched the video till here, that means you've enjoyed the video. Subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the notifications bell icon